Hello, my name is Augustina. You are highly welcome to my channel. If this is your first time of tuning in, I appreciate you for stopping by. But if this is not your first time, your continued support to me on this platform is what motivates me to keep doing what I'm doing. Okay, and if you haven't subscribed, this is the right time for you to do that. Just look below this video and hit that button below this video, subscribe to my channel, and please don't forget to press the notification button so that each time I upload new content, you will be the first to be notified. My voice is a little bit down this afternoon because I just like wake up from sleep because I did night shift yesterday, and I'll be going back to do another night shift again tonight. So I'm a little bit like tired, but all the same, I love making these videos. I love expressing my thoughts, sharing my thoughts, because I believe that in one way or the other, somebody out there is benefiting from it. Okay, and that is the what leads to the purpose of this video today. I just want to encourage someone out there who is like struggling to understand what their purpose is, or how to reconnect to their purpose after being after being separated or disconnected from their purpose for a long time. Okay, or someone out there right now who is like being demotivated, or is confused, or has started to question, what is my purpose? It is normal for one to get to a point in their life where they don't understand what is happening, or what is really going on. Most especially in a time we are living, this this pandemic era. Okay, so it is normal, and a lot of things are changing, a lot of things are happening, things you cannot control, things that are outside your control. It is not easy for one to really be motivated, but at the same time we understand that it is challenging times that brings out who we are, and that leads us or connects us to our true purpose. Because most times we will be in a different assignment or doing a different thing altogether, like job, like career, business, or whatever, because that is what our parents want us to do, or because that is what our friends want us to do, or maybe because we have been influenced in one way or the other by the people in our life, the group of people where we belong. Okay, or most especially like in ministry, we have been influenced in one way or the other. That may not be our true purpose. One thing I've come to understand is your purpose will always shape you. Your purpose will mold you. Your purpose will break you. Sometimes you don't understand your purpose. Sometimes you feel disconnected. It is part of the process, because your purpose is who you truly are on the inside. Your purpose is not forced. You can't force yourself to be who you are not. Even if you try, you will fail, because you will not be happy, and at the end you will not feel that fulfillment. So my advice is, go with the flow. What is it that when you look yourself in the mirror, you will want to do? What is it that when you do, it gives you joy? What is it that brings happiness when you think of doing something, or you start planning to do something? Okay, whatever that thing is, and you notice that it gives you excitement, it gives you joy, it gives you happiness. Although sometimes you feel fear, sometimes you doubt yourself, it is part of the process. It is because you are discovering your true self. It is because the layers that has been covering your true self is falling off. This is what purpose does. Purpose will cut off all the layers that has covered your true self. These layers must have been caused by ugly experiences of life. These layers must have been caused, by, pains that we experience through life issues. But one thing is sure, one thing I have come to understand, because I am somebody who has gone through a lot in life. Not that my case is the worst case scenario, okay? There are people who has experienced worse than I did, and it is not a competition, and we don't have to compare our pains to other people's pains, okay? Because we experience life in a different way, and people experience pain in a different way. The things that I might not take as anything might be so painful to somebody else, and to somebody, the things that I felt so painful, okay, to that other person it might be nothing. That is why we don't have to compare our pains. But one thing is sure, my own personal experience is that the more I go through challenges, the more I am pressed, against the wall, the more disappointed. This is my children, they can't let me shoot this video today. Serena! Guys, sorry about that. Sorry about that. That's mom's life, okay? And my voice is anyway. As I was saying, your purpose is connected to your challenges, because those challenges are helping to cut off those layers that has covered your true self. Because as I said in the beginning of this video, your purpose must reveal your true identity. It must reveal who you are on the inside. You are not in your purpose if you are trying to force yourself or to fake it. You can't fake purpose. You are born with purpose. It is the seed that you are born with. So you can't be different or differ from your purpose. Although you have talents, that you have gifts. All these things are like instruments that you need. But your purpose is what your soul, hungers for. Like for example, your talent, or you are gifted in singing. And music in itself is not your purpose. Your purpose is to make people happy with your music. So you see, your talents and your gifts are the instruments or the vehicle, okay, with which to convey your purpose. If you are a writer and you love to write, your purpose is not just to write. Okay, writing is not your purpose. Your purpose is to transmit message through your writing. Your purpose is to help someone through your writing. Maybe you love to create contents like videos. There are so many things you like to paint. Okay, you are a painter and you like to draw. You like to draw beautiful images, beautiful pictures. Painting is not your purpose. Your purpose is to, make people happy. Transmit who you are on the inside through your painting. And sometimes you find challenges in those areas of your calling through these vehicles. Maybe you love to paint and you don't have time You don't find enough time to dedicate in learning more on how to paint better, or in learning more on how to speak better for creating your content, or in learning more how to, write better, or even to publish your book. Some people have a lot of stories, a lot of messages they want to share with people, okay, that will help people, like we mothers that has gone through a lot of, experiences in raising our children, like those who have experienced separation or divorce. All these experiences are like message. Their stories is like it's a message. When shared, will help someone, will be like a life guard to someone out there who might be going through the same experience, who might be asking right now, how do I go about this? You see, writing now becomes a channel, becomes the vehicle with which to convey your message. I forgot I'm holding my phone, sorry. Today is I'm just forcing myself. I'm just like, I must do this video today, because as I was saying, I love to share my thoughts, is part of my calling. Creating video or writing books is not my purpose. My purpose is to, share values. My purpose is to heal, to make somebody better, somebody's life better, even if it's nothing but, as you're watching this video now, maybe my smile, maybe my voice, maybe my body language, my posture, anything. As you're watching this video, it can relieve your pain. It can encourage you, it can motivate you, it can bring smile on your face, it can sort, your heart, anything. Because sometimes we talk about healing, but healing, many people misunderstood healing, okay? But this is another topic for another day, because we all are not healers, but those that are called to be healers, you can use your gifts to heal. You don't just have to be a medical doctor. You mustn't be a medical doctor to heal. You mustn't be a pastor or a minister to heal. There are people who can heal through so many ways. Okay? So, your purpose is not far from your gifts. It is not far from that thing that gives you joy. It is not far from that thing that you can do free of charge. I can write free of charge. I can film free of charge. No matter how tired I am, when I start, sometimes there was a day my daughter, she was working on her project, she was writing, and it took her like 3 days to complete that. And she looked at me at the end and she said, "Mom, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you can sit and write for hours." I turned, I smiled, and I said to her, "Passion. Your purpose is connected to what you are passionate about." Sometimes people ask me, "How many books have you sold?" Yes, I have not yet become a bestseller, and I have not yet sold million copies or hundreds of thousands of copies. But that is the main issue. If you are to do something because of how much you want to gain or how much you want people to give you in terms of monetary gain or material gain or personal interest, then you have not found your purpose. You are not walking in your purpose. You're not living your purpose, because your purpose is what you are willing to die for. Your purpose is what you hunger for. Your purpose is what pulls you. It brings you back to life. Your purpose is what you can do free of charge. Your purpose is, your purpose is life. It's your life drive. It's your life force. It's what drives you. Your purpose is bigger than you. It is bigger because it's connected with the universe. It's connected with everything. It's connected with everybody. It's not just about you. And sometimes you want to know everything at this spot. You want to know, how this is going to end. No. My advice, based on my own personal experience, on my journey of discovering my purpose and working in my purpose, is to take it step by step. Live each day as it comes. Go with the flow. Be flexible, be open-minded, be willing to learn new things. This will help you in your journey to discovering more about your purpose, discovering more of your purpose, and it will help you to walk in your purpose. And one thing is sure, one thing I promise you is this: if you start walking into your purpose, if you align your life, when I say your life, I mean everything, your ministry, your family, your work life, like most people who are still doing secular works or are into business to support themselves, or those that are not in ministry but they are, your life, the totality of who you are must be aligned to your purpose. In other words, there's a way the scripture put it to say, submitting your will to God's will. In other words, it's like you are adapting God's mindset. You are like, okay, I might not understand what I'm doing, but I'll keep going because I feel it in my heart that this is what God wants me to do. I might be struggling with, finding people to support me. But mark you, based on my own personal experience, where God leads, He provides. God has always met me at the point of my need. Not that I don't face struggles, not that I don't face challenges, not that I don't have problems, okay? But in each of it all, I always find help where and when I needed it. And sometimes we think it is too late. It is never late. It is the right time. So wherever you are right now on your journey to discovering or to aligning or to, walking into your purpose, understand that you are where you are supposed to be. If you are stressing yourself, stop stressing. Stop stressing. When you begin to live your purpose, when you align your life, with your purpose for existence, with your purpose for life, you begin to soar. You begin to soar. I wrote books on this. One of my book is called Soar. You can get it on Amazon. You can get it also on my website, okay, www.augustinaekwunifeministry.com. I wrote another book called Pruned. I will leave the links to these books, in the description below this video. You can find them out. One of my book I called Pruned. When God was walking me, the process of me discovering my purpose, I went through a lot. I went through rejection. Many people fear rejection, and that is why they try to fit in where they do not belong. But the danger of fitting in where you don't belong is that it will ruin you, it will damage you mentally. So many people are confused. So many people are losing confidence in themselves. So many people are like losing their mind because they are in a wrong place and they are forcing themselves to fit in because they want to be validated. When you discover your purpose, you won't need anybody's validation. You won't need to prove yourself to anybody. And you won't have that temptation or the need to compete with anybody. You see what happens when you find and when you align your life to your true purpose. Life becomes not easy, but you have the grace to soar, to go through life soaring. And as I mentioned, my book Pruned. In that book, I shared, it's just a few fast read. Like the furnace, you come out of all these challenges, all this, fire of life issues. You come out stronger. You come out not, broken, but you learn how to use, to gum your pieces, and through your scars, you learn how to beautify your world. And as a feminist, there's nothing you cannot, because you are a new person. You are all these things that happens to you, that try to kill you, that try to break you, only made you anew. You come out a new person, a new you. This is what you die to the old you, to everything that is trying to cover, like the diamond in the depths, all those depths, like the furnace. You come out and you flew out, but with a more burning desire, more convinced that nothing can stop you. Anything or anyone that wants to stop you from accomplishing or living out your purpose, you push them out. You become unapologetically you. You become fearless. Even when you have fears, you will summon the courage to be, because there is something pulling you. It is your purpose. It is the life force. It is what you are called to do. It is whom you are called to be. And nothing and nobody can stand between you and that thing. Between you and your purpose. If it is family, that family will go. If it is wife or husband, that husband or wife will go. If it is brother or sister, they will go. If it is friend, they will go. If it is your boss at work, their boss will go. Whatever it is that wants to stand between you and your purpose, you will ask yourself, where do I find this strength? Where do I get this power? But you will realize that you will keep soaring. You keep forging forward, and you will find out that maybe in the past you are the type that always lack focus, you lack concentration, you are always easily being distracted. When you discover your purpose, you won't be distracted again. You won't lose focus again easily. You won't, let me use the word, you won't easily be distracted or lose focus easily. You will easily reconnect back, because that is outside your purpose. You are not living. Outside your purpose, you are not alive. And once you are, it's like a fish outside the water, you will start to struggle to breathe. And that is a signal that will signal you that you are outside. You are walking outside. You are not in your source. You are not connected. Something is lacking. Something is missing. And you will walk yourself back again. And once you are into your purpose back again, you come alive. And the strength, the courage will come from nowhere. They are all inside you. Listen, the day God created you, He wired you with everything you will ever need. And if you can trust the process, if you can stop asking too many questions, if you can stop living in your head and start living in your heart, the helpers you need will come. They will manifest at any given stage, at any given point. Don't force yourself, don't stress yourself to know what will happen tomorrow. When tomorrow comes, the Lord of tomorrow will provide for tomorrow. Just be in the flow. Just allow yourself to be who you truly are. People might not understand you. It is normal. It is your calling. It is your dream. It is given to you. The purpose is you. So they mustn't have to understand it. They don't need to understand it. They don't have to understand it. It's enough that even you yourself don't even understand everything. So talk less of somebody, So it is normal that people don't understand you. It is normal that you will face challenges from time to time. You will face opposition. Sometimes you face even rejection. All these things I went through. But can I tell you something? I am more beautiful. I am more grounded, more at peace with myself. I am more, graceful than I was when I was trying to fit in. I was trying to please everybody in my life. I am more at peace with myself now, and I'm loving me, and I'm loving the woman I'm becoming. And one thing is guaranteed. When you refuse to give up on yourself, when you refuse to, to dim your light to accommodate other people's insecurity, to dim your light just to please other people because they don't understand your dream, they don't understand your purpose, they don't understand your calling. So because of that, now you want to dim your light, or you go hiding your light under the table so that they don't, reject you, so that they don't, you don't create like, no. Those that we go, we go. Those that will be there for you, everybody won't be there for you. And mark you, once you start walking into your purpose, so many people are going to fall off along the way. Not everybody will follow you. Not everybody will help you. Not everybody will support you. But it is okay. As I said, stick to your path, stick to your purpose, and don't give up on yourself. Don't doubt yourself, but do it anyway. Fear your fears, but do it anyway. Because where God leads, He provides. That is your guarantee. That is your warrant. When you buy a product, they always give you a guarantee. They give you a warrant. So that is your guarantee, so that you don't feel like I'm losing people. I am all alone. Nobody is with me. What guarantee do I have? Well, no. Trust the process. Trust your journey, and have hope. Put your hope in God, who has called you, because where He leads, He provides. It is the best place to be, to live in your purpose. Because do you know why? Those that rejected you, those that did not support you, those that did not understand you, when they start to see the transformation that be happening in your life, and when they start to see the value you are adding into people's life, when they start to see how your life has now become an inspiration, and through your life, through your story, through your works, through the things you are doing, because once you start to walk into your purpose, you will be growing from stage to stage, from grace to grace, from anointing to anointing, from wisdom to wisdom. You see, it doesn't happen all at once. It is stage by stage. A child born today does not grow overnight. So, but once you are faithful, you are committed, you are resilient, you just stick to it, changes will start to occur. And these changes, they will start to say it, because there will be growth, there will be evidence to back up this purpose. There will be results, though it will not happen overnight. And what will happen? They will start to come back. They will want to come back. Maybe not all, okay? And that is when you will have more confidence, and then you will say, oh, so I wasn't totally all wrong all along. So so that is how I just want to encourage someone who, with all that is happening outside now, the pandemic, the crisis, the confusion, the tension, a lot of things are happening and people are losing their mind. Please don't lose your mind, okay? Have hope in God. Have hope in God. Whatever that is happening in the world now, it's more reason for you to discover who you are on the inside. Discover who you are. Be your authentic self unapologetically. And once you discover who you are, once you discover your authenticity, once you discover it, work on developing yourself. Work on improving yourself. Keep working your work. Keep lighting the world with your work. Keep lighting, even if it is nothing, but your smile is enough. There are people who need that smile in a time like we are going through now. So don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your dream. Don't give up on your purpose. And please, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share, because you can help someone out there. You never can tell who you could motivate or help or bless through this video. So let's be our brother's keeper. You share to help someone out there, and also press the notification button so that the next video I upload, you will be the first to be notified. Thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to share more in my next video. But until then, you are where you are supposed to be. You are where you needed to be at this time. Don't stress it. Just keep working on yourself. Go as far as you can see. And when you get closer, when you go as far as you can see, when you get to the horizon, it will be wider, clearer. You will understand a lot of things. And as you are going, you are gaining experience through, you are gaining wisdom through your experience, through your mistakes. A child that wants to walk, that wants to learn to walk, can never, say that he or she will never fail. You will fall down, but you get up back on your feet. That's how it works. You don't have to know everything from the beginning to the end. It does not work that way. But be faithful. Be faithful. Trust yourself. Trust your journey. Believe in yourself. Remember, Jesus said, believe in me. Believe in my Father. Believe also in me. Believe in God. Believe in me that is telling you this. But above all, believe in yourself. Because Jesus also said, if you believe, all things are possible. So you will get the help that you need at the right time, at the right place. But everything has its timing. Okay? Don't ever compare yourself with other people's season or timing. Your season will come, your timing will come. But what is most important is that you are consistent and you are committed. Okay? So keep going. Keep going. A day shall come, you will look back and you will smile, seeing how far you've come, seeing how far you've grown, seeing the strength you are building, and your life will become an inspiration to others watching you. That's how you help others come alive. That's how you help them, pick courage to discover who they are or want to discover who they are. That's how you bring changes. That's how you bring, transformation in people's life. That's how you save life. When we talk about saving people, sometimes I ask them, what are you saving them from? What are you saving them from? Because you need to know what you are saving them from. When you can share your story or share your message, or just by your life, or your work has helped someone to transform their lives and to work on themselves, to becoming the best version of themselves, you have saved a soul, and the host of heaven is rejoicing. It is never God's will to create somebody and abandon them in a place where they are lost forever, confused and struggling without even knowing their identity, the close of discovering their purpose. And if by your work, if by you believing in yourself, working on your purpose, and one day your work will be adding values to people, creating change, one day, your life becomes such an inspiration that people looking at you starts to work on themselves. They are inspired, they are motivated, they are encouraged, they are picking knowledge and ideas and tips, and they are working on themselves, and they are becoming better every day, to the point that they become the best version of themselves. You have saved them, you have saved their soul from the hell, from the pit of hell. I always tell people, don't wait until you die to go to heaven or to go to hell, because I can guarantee you that there are people that are already in hell. There are kind of life you'll be living, you're already in hell, and there is kind of experience you'll be having, you are living the extension of heaven here on earth. You are having heavenly experience here on earth. You don't necessarily need to die to experience heaven on earth. That is a big lie. Whoever told you that you have to wait till you die to experience heaven is a lie. Father, let thy will be done as it is in heaven. Let thy will be done on earth as it is done in heaven. Means I can experience, that heaven, that I can experience heaven here on earth, because it is my Father's will. It is His good pleasure to give me, to give me abundant life, to bless my life, to make it better, for me to live in a way that my life becomes an extension of heaven reality. People, it is possible for us to experience the reality of heaven here on earth. I don't have to wait until I die. And if by sharing this with somebody and I jittered them, is it jittered or jacked them back, like jack them back to life, and they wake up from the lies that they have been told. They wake up from their slumber and they start to work on themselves, and they come to that point where they begin to experience that extension of heaven. They start to experience it here on earth, and they will go and start telling others. That's how we bring transformation in our world. That's how we change lives. Just like Madre Teresa Calcutta said, be the change you want to see in the world. One person at a time, one book at a time, one video at a time. We are doing it. We are making a change. We are not standing still. It might not be loud. It might look irrelevant, but trust me, change is happening. All to the glory of God. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. I hope you are blessed. Come on, click, share. Be a blessing to someone out there also by sharing. See you in my next video.